Manipur MP Bimol Akoijam spoke on a number of issues on Manipur. Of course, the hostage crisis is a part of that. Let's listen in to what the Manipur Member of Parliament had to say.
The controversial that Anglo-Cookie War gate. This is the army chief was saying, you know, I was listening, he said something, it started with that rumor. Okay, that's his understanding, it's perfectly okay. He said that I have gone to the ground and it's not burned. But he doesn't, it's a rumor, it's not a rumor. It was part of a propaganda already scripted. Why do I say this? Within 48 hours, the first article on Manipur crisis appeared in a national paper, I will not name it, written by a Kuki intellectual. And he said, destruction of Anglo-Cookie War. It's not a rumor. Rumor can happen there, and the violence happened already. On the 6th, it came in the print in Delhi edition of that national paper. This first article, to the best of my knowledge. And it said, destruction of Anglo-Cookie War led to this retaliatory, this spread like wildfire. If it is rumor, then why would an intellectual write and continuously harp on that in many of the other television interviews for months? It's not a rumor. That's a part of a disinformation campaign that is at the root of the violence. So who burned it, and what makes those armed men join those mobs? Then later on, looting of arms. All these things we have been twisting images. If anybody claims Gandhi as the guy who has led us to the path of truth and nonviolence, must be asking this question. If it is a rumor, why it was continuously being harped upon on national media by the Kuki politicians and intellectuals as one of the reasons for the violence, to justify the burning down of houses and attack. Thing that has happened in the recent, on 27, is that in the violence, people have killed in custody. I've said it. There are terrible images have appeared. Now people are still talking it, tumhara bhi hua, ye hua. But I said, it's a stage. Now you're asking for swapping off things through our hostage situation. How are you going to justify this? And I've been saying that, do you think that there was nobody died from Meiteis? Nobody died from Kukis? Nobody has committed violence from the Meitei side? Do you think that nobody has committed violence from the Kuki side? So you have been paddling on a narrative of one community as a victim and one community as a perpetrator for so many. So the latest thing that has happened, called this hostage crisis, again, please mark my word, this is unprecedented in India. In a communal situation like this, when two groups of citizens, to be clear, fight. Have you ever heard such kind of hostage taking and saying that, demanding on the government to release or ship out so and so? No, you have never heard this. Neither you have seen security agencies working at crossroads. Manipur has truly become the Rwandan crisis for Indian state. And the manner in which our retired security officers and politicians are talking, they are talking like they were a member of a banana republic. That is something that we must register. And do you expect that I am elected by my people from my state? And do you expect me to not to feel anything? Not to get anxious, angry, frustrated? These are all emotions. For merely being a citizens to merely become teachers and public intellectual who writes in paper and so on, now that I have an extra responsibility as a people's representative, member of Indian Parliament, and I have to remind this country that Manipur has shown our potential to become a failed state like Afghanistan, where you can have such a chaotic, irresponsible statement being made, blurted out by officials contradicting each other, and as if all of us are looking as if this is like a Hutus and Tutsis fighting. For India, Meiteis and Kukis have become something like a Hutus and Tutsis, and people seem to having a field day. Whether we are reporting on it, writing on it, talking on it,